Howdy folks, my name is Darren from RC Scale Models, and today we have another kit. This one's from Revell. It's their Star Wars Mandalorian. It's the Razor Crest even. It's my very first Star Wars kit, so I'll be interested to see what this goes together. I've heard good reviews from people that have started it. They said it goes together quite nicely, so I am planning on getting some Star Wars stuff. So we have this side of the box, we have some CAD work and parts of the kit been built up, some standard UK stuff. This side of the box is 1/72 scale. There's like 101 parts. The length of the spaceship is going to be 33.7 centimeters. Kit number 06781. I haven't seen the series yet, I'm still planning on watching it. It's just a matter of having time to get around to doing it. Let's take a look what we get inside this one. So standard Revell's way of doing stuff is their side opening crappy boxes. I can't stand their boxes. Just slide everything out. It looks like everything. So we get clear. This looks like part of the ship itself. I think this is the way it goes. So we get a close look at that. Another bag of parts, a stand, instructions, the upper part of the ship, engines. So Revell's instructions. Pretty cool. I do like their new style, which have been around for a little bit now. So very first step is all your warnings and symbols, just to make sure you know everything. Drill holes, pay attention, glue, not to glue, be warned, painting parts, allowing time to dry, clear parts. Revell's paints, they do have a hell of a lot of colour mixes, so just check references when you do kits from Revell. I hear it's difficult to find pictures, find cockpit parts and interior colours. I think it's a lot of grey. You have sprue map as well with all your parts. So always do that and check to make sure everything's there. Very first section is what looks like part of the cockpit area. So we have some internal parts. Nice. They've changed it up again slightly because they never used to colour code their parts as they went along, so it gives you a rough idea what parts need to be blue, dark blue, black, grey, cream, whatever the colours are. These seats are like a reddy brown colour. The Mandalorian figure itself, so yeah, so you'll be working on the cockpit area by looks of things, and then putting your figure in is optional. This looks like instrument part section with all the electronics, which goes up the front. This looks like a doorway. This looks like the internal cargo section with bulkheads and stuff. This looks like side walls of the cargo area. So it looks like it's dark grey, maybe black, I don't know. I'm going to have to check these colours. We have decals as well going on the inside. And then you're sandwiching it all together, making up the floor. Is this a floor? This could be a upper floor or lower floor. Oh, there's the decals. I wonder where they were. So it was an upper floor. Sandwiching that in together as well. Don't forget your ladder. Cargo door. I'm not sure if it's going to be posable. I'm hoping it is. I am planning to do LEDs in this kit for the engine section. So I'm going to need to work out if this works, because I need it to go down so I can put the battery box in behind and I can shut it back up again, because I'm planning on hiding my battery box just behind this ramp. Hopefully I can make this work. Side doors or side ramps, and then your lower tub section, which should be this piece here, and your internals get all sandwiched inside. Working on some guns or cannons. These are the sections here, not to glue your caps in so you can make your guns pivot. Repeating the process again on the other side. Sandwiching the upper and lower section of the ship together, and then it's working on your engine nacelles, engine parts. And so here is solid piece, I have noticed, and I want to hide my LEDs from the inside here. Run the cables along here, through, down, and hopefully I can do that because this section here is all moulded, so I'm going to have to drill out all of these sections and allow LEDs behind it. I want that flicker effect. Hopefully I can pull it off. Side walls or side parts of the ship, I'm not sure what they are. Attaching your engines. Now this is the same process but on the other side. Your clear, it's nice that your clear RC goes from the outside, so that would be easy done. We have another part of the upper section of the ship. Looks like you've got to drill out a couple of holes. This is in flight mode, so it'll be on a stand. That's probably for the stand itself, probably, actually, come to figure out those holes. A couple more doors and stuff. This is probably for the landing gear, for it, obviously when it's closed up. Your stand, you can paint it whatever colour you want. It looks like they're calling out for black. And then your ship's all ready to be attached to your stand. But if you're doing it on the ground, which is here, you've got your landing gear legs. So 2-piece legs and the footrests or foot plates. Some attachment points. This is another a main landing gear. Looks like we have 2 of these as well. Foot plates and arms. Repeating the process again on the other side. These are side ramps, handles, actuators for the side ramp. This is on the ground version, landed as they call it. This is the back ramp, so it looks like you can have it open. So that, hopefully that would be handy, because I need mine to move so I can hide the battery box behind it. And it's a paint guide. They are calling out for silver, but I have noticed it's quite shiny silver, so I'm not sure what I'm going to use. A nice chrome maybe would look good for this, and then beat the hell out of it. I have seen some pictures on the outside ship, more than I have on the inside. I've seen the clean ones, some are totally trashed, so it all depends. I'm going to make it shiny but worn down and weathered and beat. You've got your yellow stripes here, which are done for your decals. Another part of the upper and lower and front and rear of the ship. There is no stencils because it's a made up aircraft. So again, we'll quickly look at these decals. Very nice. Printed in Italy. I also imagine they'd be cartograph. I'm not 100% sure on that. But the camera film is right up close. Very nice indeed. We do have the instrument panels and cockpit area. So as for the kit itself now, here's the lower portion of the ship. So here's the ramp at the back, a plate here, side doors and ramps. Detail looks very, very sharp and crisp. I am impressed. I have had already a sneak peek of this kit before I did this video. Normally I don't, but I was impressed with the way it looked. I can't say for sure how well it's going together, but some people have started it and said it's going together nicely. So I was impressed. So I went ahead and ordered some more Star Wars stuff, and that's from Bandai. Soon they turn up, I will do some videos on that. But as I say, this is my very first Star Wars kit. It is licensed now as Disney own Star Wars. So again, nice crisp detail on the front. It looked pretty good to me. I'm no Star Wars expert or whatever. I am a fan of Star Wars. I do like the Star Wars series. But I couldn't tell you how accurate it is. I'm not that big of a fan, but I just like the series in general. So that looks good to me. It's quite a sturdy plastic. It's not their usual softer plastic. They've gone for a sturdier, chunkier plastic. So here we have guns in your stand. So here's your stand. You can paint it any colour you want. Here's the actual upright for the stand. Landing gear legs, which is here. These are the plates. This is the front landing gear. All of this. These are the plates as well. This is part of your stand. This is landing gear. So landing gear and stand. It looks good to me. Like I say, most of the parts are 2 halves, so there will be a little bit of a clean up to do with the seam. But once you've weathered it and all blend it all in and dirty and stuff, it's going to come out nicely, I think. Here's the landing gear plates, both sides. No ejector pins on those. There's a couple of ejector pins on the stand on the inside, but that's facing downwards. But the actual upright is clean. This front plate for landing gear is clean. There's no ejector pins on there. It's a brand new mould. There's no flash and there's no burring. It looks very crisp. We have this bigger bag. Have engines. So there are 2 different sprues. So here's the actual main engine sections as well. So I'm going to need to have my LEDs inside here, run the cable along the side, hopefully. Bulkheads, cockpit seats. This is the instrument panel section around the pilot. There's Mandalorian figure down the bottom here. He looks a little bit flashy though. So here's the detail all on those engines. Looks superb to me. Panel lines go right up to the edge. Hopefully they all line up. Here's the other engine side. And the same again. Internal parts. This is meant to be like a cargo net. That could be sanded out and maybe replaced with some kind of netting. And this piping could be improved through scratch building if you wish to do so. Bulkheads, they look fine to me. This looks like the main pilot seat. Here's that doorway. Here is your Mandalorian figure. He is a bit flashy. It's the only flash I've seen so far. I'm no good at painting figures, so I'll probably end up leaving him out of the kit, unfortunately. These I don't know what they are. Some more seats, internal parts, and then this is the cockpit area. That looks pretty cool. The dials are all raised, so you can go in and paint it and use your Posca pens and stuff that I have. Just dab each of the dials in the silver, grey, red, green, blue, whatever colour is required. Here are the engine sections. Turbines. These sections here is the back of the engine. So if you noticed in these slots they're all solid. I'm going to have to cut these out or drill these out because I want the LED to show through this section and through the centre. It needs to be LED. Turbines, engines. These are your engine nozzles as well, like it is on a jet. So they're going to need to be weathered and heat stained and tarnished and stuff with blues, purples, greens, that kind of thing for the heat stain. This looks like your back ramp, which is the one I need to check that I can have workable. Looks fine to me. Here's the inside of the nozzles, side parts, turbines, the cowlings for the the engines, back part of the engines, side plates, pretty cool. Here's this upper plate section, superb detail. And the last bag contains the innards, I think, the cargo area and the upper part of the ship. So yeah, this is your upper section of the ship. So this is going to sit on top of there. Nicely done. So here is your cockpit area, all around the top, open sections. This is going to take a nice wash and grime and dirty. It's going to come out nicely. Obviously your engines slot into these chunky holes, so my cable can run underneath this hopefully. Some more bulkheads, internal parts. Just like another ramp, internal parts, another ramp. Here's your guns. Guns are at the front one piece, but the other side is two piece, so these sections go on the other side of here to make up your gun. Two guns. They're going to be probably dark grey, black, whatever. They're going to have to be weathered up a little bit. Nicely done. I'm impressed. Cargo area, it's a cargo floor. This is the upper floor by the looks of things. This is all wiring. You could replace this if you wish to, if you want more 3D effect, but again, unfortunately I don't think you're going to see this anyway. This is the sidewalls of the cockpit, so this is all have to be painted and masked and treated and weathered. Here's the lower cockpit floor, or cargo area even. Don't know what that section is. This section is going to have to be the grey, and then whatever cargo floor is. Again, it's all recessed, so it's going to take a nice wash and dirty and grime it up. There's this back section of the ship. This is the upper floor. This is a hatch where a ladder goes, which is here. So this is all nice. This is leading towards the cockpit area. I think this may be the cockpit floor. Here's that ladder again. Here's the side walls with all stuff on the side. Don't know what they are. Another ladder. All circuit breakers probably for the ship. And then we have these pieces on the end. Pretty damn cool. So there you are, my friends. There's another kit from Revell. It's their Mandalorian aircraft, the Razor Crest. Level 3, Revell, 172nd. Licensed by Disney. Like, comment, subscribe, and I'll catch you later.